Have you ever wondered why your dog still stays close to you, still wags its tail, and still looks at you with trust, yet deep down may be quietly uncomfortable because of the very things you do every day? What surprises many people is that dogs do not dislike you just because you make mistakes. They simply and silently tolerate things they do not enjoy for far too long, without any way to tell you. And the saddest part is that most of those habits come from love, from care, from the belief that you are doing what is best for your pet. But not everything humans see as affection actually feels comforting to a dog. There are small, ordinary things you may do every day that slowly make your dog feel stressed, pressured, or even less safe around you. A tight hug that seems adorable to you may make your dog feel trapped. Waking them up while they are sleeping just because you want to pet them may interrupt the rare moments of rest they truly need. Raising your voice when they do not yet understand what is happening may not only scare them for a few seconds, but may also make them start to feel cautious around your emotions. There are even moments when you think you are becoming closer to your dog, while in reality, you may be pushing them into a state of quiet endurance just to please you. The saddest part is that dogs rarely protest in obvious ways. They cannot say, "Please stop doing that." They cannot explain that they are uncomfortable. So instead, they turn their head away, flatten their ears, lick their lips, avoid eye contact, or stay very still as if everything is fine. And that silence is exactly why so many people assume their dog likes everything. But the truth is, many dogs are living in love that is sincere, yet misunderstood, where they are cared for physically but not truly understood emotionally. One of the things dogs quietly dislike the most is being hugged the way humans hug. To us, a hug is one of the strongest expressions of love. It means closeness, comfort, connection. But to a dog, being wrapped tightly in someone's arms often does not feel warm in the way people imagine. In a dog's world, being held tightly can feel like losing freedom, losing the chance to step back, losing control over their own safe space. Many dogs stay still not because they enjoy it, but because they have learned to tolerate it. From the outside, the moment may look sweet, loving, and picture perfect. But if you look more carefully, you may notice their bodies stiffen slightly, their eyes shift away, their ears lower, and their face lose any sign of relaxation. That is not joy. That is restraint. Then there is another thing many people do to dogs without even thinking about it, constantly disturbing them while they are resting. Just because your dog looks cute lying there quietly, you walk over, pat their head, call their name, wake them up, or try to play with them right then and there. But just like people, dogs have moments when they simply want to be left alone. They need their own corner, their own rhythm, their own quiet space to recover after watching, running, or feeling overwhelmed by everything going on around them. When you keep stepping into that resting space, your dog may begin to feel that even lying down is no longer truly safe. Love is not always about touching. Sometimes love means knowing when to stop and allowing them to remain peacefully in their own world. Then there are the moments when you want to teach your dog to behave better, to listen better. So you use a firmer tone, raise your voice, or repeat commands over and over, hoping they will understand more quickly. But the first thing your dog usually feels is not the lesson, it is pressure. Many dogs are not defiant or stubborn in the way people assume. They may simply be confused, unsure of what you want, or overwhelmed by the environment, the sounds around them, or the emotional energy in the moment. When you speak harshly, your dog does not necessarily understand the message better. Instead, they may only learn that being near you can sometimes feel unpredictable and stressful. That feeling does not disappear after one moment. It builds slowly, one piece at a time, every time they are tugged by the leash, forced to stay still for a photo, stared at too intensely, or have a phone pushed right into their face, just because you want to capture a cute moment. What feels adorable to you may feel deeply uncomfortable to them. They do not understand why they have to stay frozen, why they must endure something unpleasant, or why they are expected to tolerate discomfort just to satisfy the people they love. And then there is something even quieter than all of that, yet often more damaging than anything else. Dogs struggle to feel secure when the signals from their owner keep changing. One day you laugh when they jump on you. The next day you get upset over the exact same behavior. Sometimes you call them over to cuddle and show affection. Other times you call them over only to bathe them, scold them, or make them do something they dislike. To a human, those may seem like ordinary emotional reactions that change from day to day, but in a dog's world, that creates uncertainty. They do not know what will happen the next time you call their name. Will it be affection or discomfort, praise or pressure? And when a dog cannot predict the response of the person they trust most, they begin to hold part of themselves back. They may still love you, still stay near you, still follow you around, but their full sense of ease begins to disappear. That is why some dogs live in homes where they have everything they need, yet their eyes still carry a subtle trace of caution that few people ever notice. The truth is, dogs do not need a perfect owner. They do not expect you to understand every signal or get everything right all the time. But they do need someone observant enough to realize that some things that feel loving to you may actually be exhausting for them. They need someone who understands that gentleness is not about doing more. It is about doing things in the right way, the right distance, the right timing, the right kind of touch, the right way of teaching. The kind of consistency that lets them know being with you is safe, predictable, and peaceful. And when you begin to change those small things, your dog will feel it almost immediately. They will relax more. Their eyes will soften. They will come to you more willingly, without having to silently endure things they dislike just to preserve the bond. Because in the end, what a dog truly wants is not loud love, overwhelming love, or controlling love. What they really need is a kind of love that understands them deeply enough to hear even the things they have never said out loud.